You know, it's pretty amazing how much meaning, how much story you can pack into just a single word. Today, we're going to see just how deep that rabbit hole goes by looking at one seemingly simple word and what it tells us about how language actually works.
So let me just ask you this straight up. When you hear the word whip, what's the very first image that pops into your head? I'm going to bet it's probably something physical, right? A tool.
And yeah, that's its most common meaning. It's an instrument. You know, that long, thin piece of leather designed to make a cracking sound? It's a very direct, very physical thing. I mean, this example sentence really paints the picture, doesn't it? When the horse sees the whip, the horse gets scared and runs far away. It's a symbol of command, of action, a tool that gets an immediate result. Okay, but that's just where the story starts, because things take a really sharp turn when we leave the farm and walk into the world of politics, because there, a whip is something completely different. In the political arena, a whip isn't a thing at all. It's a person, and a very important one at that. Their whole job is to keep their party in line, to make sure everybody votes the way they're supposed to. They're basically the party's enforcers. So wait a second. How does one word come to mean both a leather tool and a high-ranking politician? They seem totally unrelated, right? But if you think about it, there's a common thread. Both are all about discipline, control, and making sure a certain outcome happens. So, we've got two different kinds of nouns tucked into this one little word. But guess what? We're not done yet. Because whip isn't just something you can have, it's also something you can do. Yep, as a verb, the main definition is pretty much what you'd expect. It's the action of using that tool to hit something with a whip. Simple, direct, active.
And again, the example here makes it super clear. It's an action that's all about creating a result, to motivate, to push, to speed things up. It's a word that's full of force and movement.
And you know, grammatically, it's really well behaved. It's a regular verb, which is part of what makes it so useful. It's predictable. It just fits right into our sentences without any weird rules or exceptions. Okay, so let's recap. We have a physical object, a political job, and a verb for direct action, all bundled into one word. But hey, lots of words have multiple meanings. So why all this focus on whip? What makes this one so special?
Well, the answer, the whole reason we're talking about this, it all comes down to this number, 850. Just let that sit there for a second. What on earth could 850 have to do with the word whip?
This is it. This is the big reveal. The Simple English Wiktionary points out that whip is on the Basic English 850 list, and that means it's officially considered one of the most essential, most fundamental words in the entire English language. So what the heck is Basic English? Well, it's this really cool idea for a simplified version of the language. It was created with a core vocabulary of just 850 essential words, designed to be a super efficient tool for people to communicate internationally or to get started learning English. The whole idea was to build a solid foundation that anyone, anywhere, could learn pretty fast and use to talk about even complex stuff. It's not dumbed down English, it's just really, really efficient English. And that brings us all the way back to our word. Its spot on this very exclusive list of 850 words is not an accident. It wasn't just picked at random. It was chosen for a very, very good reason. And this is the key. In a system where every word has to do a ton of work, whip is a champion. It covers a physical object, a complex political role, and a direct action, all in just 4 letters. I mean, that is what you call linguistic efficiency. So what started out as a simple question about a word shows us something pretty profound. A word like whip isn't just another entry in the dictionary. It's a fundamental building block, a powerful tool chosen specifically for its versatility and its strength. So I want to leave you with this thought to chew on. If you had to rebuild a language from scratch, and you could only keep 850 words to say everything you needed to say, what would you choose? Which words are so important, so powerful, that you just couldn't live without them? It kind of makes you look at language in a whole new way.